Good morning, thriving warriors. Yes, we have a little different setup today. We're moving forward. There's a little different format in the description below, but we are here at Department of Career Services to help you get from where you are to someplace better. Okay, Google, what is the date?
It's Monday, January 30th, 2023.
Great. And okay, Google, what is the time?
It's 6:03 a.m.
Great. Google, what's the weather? Google, okay, Google, what is the weather?
It's 37 and cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a high 51 and low of 26. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 30.
Okay, colder than I thought. All righty. So here we are once again at the Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you get from point A to point B. We do that through breadcrumbs. No big deal. Just want to help you get from where you are to someplace better. And we do it through breadcrumbs. This is the first breadcrumb, this daily podcast, which I'm going to do my best to keep to 10 minutes. Down below in the description are a lot of other breadcrumbs, like 9 other breadcrumbs that are the important ones. This is just the purpose of this breadcrumb is to help you, to motivate you, to encourage you, encourage you to watch the breadcrumbs, to pick up the breadcrumbs down below. How's that? Boom. All right. So let's get started. To get started, we need coffee. And I add my coffee to coconut oil and pen, paper. Take notes. Why? Because we need to learn this. We don't want to just watch it, hear it. We need to learn it. Take notes. Every time you see it, say it, hear it, you make another copy in your brain. So let's focus on that. Next, our daily starting point. Please write down. Oh, it's simple. It's simple. Don't be afraid. Okay, you want to get from point A to point B? It's simple. Point A, point B, it's simple. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Don't be afraid. Next, now that we have our coffee, good morning, Diana. Diana had a fire alarm. Okay. Next is our morning appreciation. Write in your book, I'm so happy and grateful now that blank, and show appreciation towards it. Okay, mine is that I have a too busy morning. Have to be in Pahrump at 10, court at 1 to see commissioners being in court. I'm working on our Fort Freedom project and other projects. Magazine, getting that done. All right, so here we are, week 1, day 1 in our online course, our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. Daniel Amen, Dr. Daniel Amen, talking about brain scans. What he's learned from 83,000 brain scans is probably closer to 200,000 now, maybe even 300,000. What do we learn? Okay, so this is week 1, where this is our overview and orientation week. What are we doing in this class? What is our purpose? Our purpose is to help us get from point A to point B. But in life, that means to be successful. So what does success look like? Success I'm just turning off the alarm. It's possible that Charlene is picking up Tammy from work. Okay. Week 1 in our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. Where are we going? How are we going to get there? We want to get to success. What is success? Here, success is a formula. It's a calculation. Success is a function of money times meaning and purpose. It's not just about money, but money comes first. Can't have, if you focus on meaning and purpose and not money, probably won't be able to do much. You'll be closer to survival mode existence. If you get money and you focus on meaning and purpose, then you can become successful, truly successful. Because anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So you could have all of the money in the world, but you have no meaning or purpose. So what you are is somebody with all the money in the world. You're not a successful person. Success comes from money multiplied by the amount of meaning and purpose you have. Meaning is acting such that everything you do matters, and purpose is service to others. So if you act like things matter, so you're doing stuff, you're busy, trying to be productive, and you're trying to be productive, busy, etc., in service to others, you have the ability to have an impact, to be successful. Add money to that, and you can greatly impact the lives of other people. Boom. Mic drop. That's it. Next. Okay, so we're 7 minutes in. We've got 3 minutes to go. TED Talk today, Daniel Amen talking about the brain and how it gets damaged. The bad news is the brain can easily be damaged. It's the consistency of soft butter. It could be damaged by drugs, alcohol, traumatic brain injury, a disease, or something growing on your brain. Those are the 5 main ways. Brain disease. The good news is through a Brain Smart program, your brain can get better. And the even better news is this is a Brain Smart program. And I think Diana would tell everybody that. And Charlene and other people who've done it. So, Brain Smart program, repetition, relearning things over and over and over. This is a Brain Smart program. Okay, next, Seth Godin. Seth's blog. I really hope we don't have to discard these in order to keep under our 10-minute limit. But population and big innovations. It's tempting to embrace the meme that the best way for humans to solve the big problems in front of us is to increase the population, perhaps dramatically. The thinking goes that people are the ones who can solve problems, and the more people give us the more problem solvers. This doesn't hold up to a reductio ad absurdum analysis. Clearly, a population of 10 people isn't as good at solving problems as a population with 1 billion. But at the same time, if there were 1 trillion people on Earth, that wouldn't last long. There must be a number that's optimal, but it's probably not the biggest number we can possibly create. And reviewing the data on Nobel Prizes per capita or patients per capita, we see that there isn't a correlation between population density and productive breakthrough innovations. It looks like innovations are more likely the result of a civil society, sufficient resources, enough productivity to enable spending on R&D, and a culture of research and engineering. Right, that's what happened to scientific advances in the Middle East. When Islam took over, it was no longer important. We also see geographic hotbeds of innovation over time. Physics in Germany 100 years ago, or network innovations in Silicon Valley a decade ago that are the result of information exchange and cultural expectations, not population density. We don't get these results by stretching the carrying capacity of our one and only planet. We can't shrink our way to possibility, but we probably can't get there via exponential expansion either. Okay, So that's another good one. Some is good, too much, but there's always too much. A little bit of food is good. Unlimited food, not good. All righty then. Godin. All right, we're at 10 minutes. Consider your life is like building a table, a four-legged table. Our focus is not telling you what the table's for. Our focus is to help you figure out perhaps what you want the table for, but to help you build and attach 4 solid legs to your table. Physical, fitness and health. Mental, always be learning. A, B, C, always be, always ABL, always be learning. That's a little thing on this Saturday Night Live thing regarding elves. Physical, mental, emotional. You have to control your emotions because if you don't, somebody else will. And spiritual. Ours is the belief in Jesus Christ, and maybe we can talk about Dr. Spitzer's, Father Spitzer's universe, talking about it's more likely that there is a God exists, and if a God exists, he cares about us. And if we do exist, our life continues after death. And Jesus was not a mere human. We can deduce this from the Shroud of Turin. Jesus was not a human. He was sent to help us along the way because God loved us, etc. Navy SEAL Maxim, yesterday was the only easy day. You want to get from point A to point B, push yourself just a little bit harder every day. Yesterday was the only easy day. And finally, 12 minutes and 9 seconds in, if you're still here, meaning alive, not here, but you should be here, but if you're still alive, that means that God isn't through with you yet. God isn't through with you yet. So go out there and make something happen. And Charlene, if you're there, why don't you say hello? Maybe you're in the main room and you don't know how to do it, but I will reach out to you. And because you are missed, looks like you might be there, but we better check. Could be Wadabebi, who knows? And cut. And cut.